Let's see. You guys make sure you're comfortable. Grab whatever you be snacking on, sipping on, all the things. Because I'm going in. Hi, guys. Welcome to this live stream. Thank you for joining. I'm so happy to have you guys. So today's message is a little bit different. And I got this download. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't write any of it down, but I pulled charms for you guys. And so you guys can kind of like look these over as I'm going through everything. And yeah, I'm getting that you guys are not realizing something about yourself, and it's the fact that you are a muse for so many people around you. And you guys could be looking at certain people that you look up to, and they are like your muse. You're like inspired by them, and this makes you want to be more artistic and maneuver a certain way. And so you guys are getting ready to reinvent yourself again. You are getting out, you are restoring your mindset. Okay, so a lot of this last week has been about you guys restoring things, restoring your mindset, getting things back together, your mind, your body, your soul. And as you're doing that, you're really trying to change your perspective. Like, okay, I know this isn't like the greatest stuff that's going on right now, but I've got to figure it out, because you feel like you're going Looney Tunes. Okay, so if you guys have been feeling like you're going Looney Tunes and you just cannot take any more of the craziness of things that have been going on in your life and the things that have been unfolding, half of it is the trolls, the ops, the enemy, the devil energy. The other part of it is these transits. And the other part of it is you guys evolving. And it just goes to show that this is going to be one of your biggest pivots. This is going to be one of your biggest reinventions, restorations, transformations, breakthroughs, boss ups, level up. Like it's going to be iconic. And I've been telling you guys this, that when we go through this much ick, and it's been a lot of it, you're going to come out shining. Okay? So whoever I'm speaking to, you are going to come out shining through the craziness. Let me give you guys an example. There's going to be all kinds of things setting you off this week. It is going to be very imperative that you keep your head on straight. And so, like an example, going to get something done. Okay, let's say it's a procedure. Let's say it's something that you've had your heart set on and it starts going awry. Okay, I want you guys to start thinking about what is going on that is good in that situation. And that's really going to change everything and how you're looking at it this next week. Okay? So wherever you guys are in the world, wherever you're watching this live stream, thank you for being here. And second, when these things are going wrong, okay, say it's things in your home, say it's things in your personal life, your relationships, your job, think about how much you'll get done if you are thinking about the more positive things. I know that's easier said than done, but let me give you guys an example. Okay, say you go to get your hair done and it turns out to be like a whole mess, or it's starting to turn out to be like a whole shit show. And instead of you having a complete meltdown, you just start having faith that everything's going to work out and that this person really loves you. They're going to take care of you. They've always taken care of you, and that everything's just going to be fine. It's going to be fine because you're going to start thinking of the things that you're grateful for. Say the things are going awry in your home, okay? Because you guys have been getting attacked left and right. There's a big evolution coming for you. So you're thinking of the things that you're grateful for. You're like, oh, if I could punch this house in the face, I would. Maybe you're trying to sell a home. Maybe you're trying to move. Whatever it is, I want you guys to think of the reasons why you love that home, why you're grateful for that home, how far that home has gotten you, where you were when you first moved into that home. And this is going to help you guys like shift, okay? Because it's going to be quite a week. And you're going to be reinventing yourself. Okay, you're going to be reinventing yourself because this is going to help you. Okay, say you guys are having issues with certain people. I want you to think of the things that you're grateful for in that person. Okay, say you're having issues with the person that you're dating. Okay, say you know that that's your person and you just don't know what's going on in the ethers, but you know it's a whole freaking mess. So you're going to start thinking about really good times, not to be necessarily delulu, but to shift your mindset. Okay, and you will start to see how quickly things start manifesting for the better. I'm getting a lot of waiting. You guys have been doing a lot of waiting, just waiting for things to unfold, waiting for the things that you've been manifesting, but you've been in a state of anger or bitter or sarcasm or upset, which is valid because of the things that you guys have been enduring. It's not for the weak. Okay? The things you guys have been going through, their ops could not even, they couldn't handle 10 seconds of. Let's be real. So I want you guys to give yourself a standing ovation. I want you guys to give yourself a round of applause because you're still here. You ain't gone to jail. At least I don't think you have. And you haven't karate chopped anybody in the throat. I think you haven't. So I think you're pretty good right now. Like you can start looking towards, the good stuff because the good stuff is bound to come in. But I'm seeing that you guys have been getting just really aggressive with just being over it. Just being absolutely over it. Like, when is this ish going to get better? I just know that it's supposed to, but it's not happening fast enough. I'm wishing on a star, hoping on this. And you guys have been feeling in a pit of despair, and you guys are coming out of that because you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, which is your gratitude will go a long way. Okay? Think about whatever has been pissing you off. Okay? Whatever has been pissing you off, your gratitude will go so far. And literally watch the magic unfold as you're going through that. Okay? And I literally went through this the day before yesterday, the day before that, the day before that, the day before that. And I kind of took notice. Okay, I prayed, I rebuked, I canceled, I denounced. And then I wasn't grateful though. And it was just hiccup after obstacle after challenge that kept unfolding. And I was like, over it. So then yesterday and today I was trying a different approach, which was, okay, these things that I'm really upset at, these things that I'm really mad at, like, what am I grateful for in those things? Like, what have these things brought me that I really do appreciate? Is it money? Is it stability? Is it friendship? Is it kindness? Because, it's like going awry, and it's really going to help you start bringing back that good shit, literally. Okay? And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I didn't have to cross my fingers or nothing. I didn't have to hold my breath, hold my eye. I didn't have to do any of that. It just started getting better because I had faith and I had gratitude that this person will do what they're supposed to do, that they will come out of it, that they will remember how great I've been to them, whatever the case is for you guys. I really want you guys to think about that. So back to this muse, okay? You guys are this muse for many people everywhere, all around the world, and I don't think you guys realize that. So I'm here to remind you, if you're new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. And kind of a big deal. I'm your favorite YouTuber. I'm your cosmic cheerleader. I am your spiritual advisor. I'm all of those things. So grab whatever you're smoking on, sipping on, snacking on, because I'm going to boost your confidence today. I'm going to remind you of who you are. If you feel like this is not your message, no worries. There are 1,100 other channeled messages, okay? I am getting that there is a lot about your truth, okay? There's a way that you guys wear truth and honesty, and it's really going to be appreciated right about now because there's a lot of people going around you that are lying, that are, how do I explain this? There's a lot of people going around you that are phony baloney. They don't have that same drive as you. They don't have that same inspiration as you. So you guys could have a certain job, right? And you guys could be burnt out on that job. But what you do know is that you love that job and you're very passionate about that job. You might just be needing a break. And the people around you that are in it for the wrong reasons, in it for the money, in it for the clout, in it to meet people, whatever, what have you, whatever, they're starting to get illuminated or exposed for being the shade lamp as you guys are the sun. And so I really want you guys to think about that. You're still here. You have perseverance. You have endurance. You are built like people just aren't built like that anymore. Like, let's be real. People are not, your everyday person is not built like you. But just because you guys are built like this does not mean that you want to have to go for the gusto every day of the week. And so what you're going to be realizing is you're getting back into this divine feminine energy of just receiving. I deserve that. Duh. That's mine. And you're going to start carrying yourself differently, or you're getting back to a version of yourself you really enjoyed. Okay, so is this version of you somebody from 5 years ago? Is it from somebody 2 months ago? Whatever version this is, you're getting back to that. And I'm so happy for you guys because I'm seeing that you're getting your smile back, you're giggling, you're giddy. And I got a very specific download to smile when you guys see butterflies, okay? Butterflies are important to your message and your transformation and your breakthrough. And you're welcome. Thank you guys. So this breakthrough is you guys realizing that you've always been the muse for other people. They put you on this pedestal of inspiration. So a lot of you guys that are influencers, you're in the spiritual community, you're just starting to see that you are this trendsetter. That people are like, wow, I want to be like that. Now, not everyone might tell you that, okay, because I'm getting that your guys' energy is very intimidating. You guys have seen that like reel or clip where Marilyn Monroe, I don't think you guys can see my picture of her, but like Marilyn Monroe and her bestie are like walking through the room and they're just like strutting their stuff. That's you guys, okay? Everybody in the room is like, what? Okay? And well, that energy that you guys carry when you're walking through a room, running through these rooms, walking through these rooms, gliding through these rooms like you own this mother effer, that is you guys. And wherever that has been lost because of the things that you've been dealing with, bestie, you are reinventing that. And it's going to be a bigger, badder, bolder, effortless, it's just going to be a better version of that for you guys. And I'm so excited. You guys know that like clip where they're walking in, they're walking down the stairs and they're in their gowns and they're just like, you know, boobies up to here. It's just a whole moment, okay? It's just a whole moment. It's a very iconic clip. That is how you guys maneuver. This is how people see you. They really want you to let that sink in. This is how people see you. And you have not been seeing yourself this way. You're like, yeah, I mean, I think I'm cute or, you know, whatever. Like people be copying me, blah, blah, blah. But like you are a muse for so many people around the world. Okay? And you could be thinking, little old me. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. And you're about to reinvent this again, and you're about to make it even better, where you're going to sprinkle on some peace and some culinary skills. And I'm just seeing you're taking flight by any means necessary. Okay? So you're taking flight by airplane, rocket ship, spaceship, fighter jet. You are taking flight by any means necessary because you are the star. There's a lot of evil eye on you. There's always going to be. I'm seeing that you guys are going through a level up in the way that you guys adorn yourself, your aesthetic, the way that you dress, and that you're going to start celebrating yourself more. Okay? If you guys have been hard on yourself, like, oh, I'm a terrible cook and I'm always killing plants and I can't ground myself for shit, and I don't like hiking or whatever you're hard on yourself for. Sorry, I was eating these dill pickle chips before I hit the live button. I'm just trying to make sure it's not on my face, but I'm pretty sure it is. Whatever. Okay, they were so good. So good. And I'm just getting that you guys are looking at certain things like, you know what, I might not be the best at it, but that is what is, you know, what is the word? Admirable. People find that like adoring, like about you, that you be effing up certain things, okay? Maybe you burn eggs, or you don't know how to make avocado toast, or you can't keep a plant alive. These are the things that people really like cherish about you. They love it. You are very charming, charismatic, magnetic. You are also a warrior that can be trusted. So I want you to think about that. Right now, you're like, you don't trust your own feelings. You've been going through a lot. Okay, you've been going through a lot. The warrior in you is needs a whole new band-aid, needs a whole new bandage, needs a whole new situation. But at the same time, you're going to be realizing how people trust you, how people can come to you for the truth or the proper teaching or the proper training. And you're going to do it with your whole heart, because you have that passion. And so a lot of people to the right of you are being exposed because they do not have that same passion, and that copycat mentality or whatever they've been doing, however they've been getting to where they've been getting, is going to fizzle, and it's going to run out because it is not built the same. Okay? Think about your enemies in the workplace, for instance. You guys, most of you run circles around them. You run figure eights around your haters and your enemies in the workplace because you love what you do. Most of you guys love what you do, and that is rare. That is rare in itself. On top of that, you guys could have less people, less customers, less clients, and I guarantee a lot of you guys still make more. Without the promotions that you've been skipped over, without certain shifts or hours, you guys still make more than a lot of your peers, and this really pisses them off, but oh well. You guys are very passionate people. You guys have a lot of drive, and you're starting to look at all this blood, sweat, and tears that you've been putting in and all the things that you've been planting, and you're going to start appreciating it more instead of thinking, you know what a waste of time. Okay, some of you guys are going to be getting out of this waste of time mentality. Like, oh, I did all of that and it was such a waste of time. I dated that person and it was such a waste of time. I went and cleaned all of this up and it was such a waste of time. However you guys have been feeling about having to make certain moves the last couple of weeks or months, you're going to look at the brighter side of that. You are the silver lining in everything that you do. You are the playbook. You are the muse. You are the light at the end of the tunnel. And so whatever you've been going through, you're going to be realizing, like, this is what makes me a warrior. I came to this spiritual training ground to be the baddest. Hello. I came here to be the baddest at what I do. I came here to live a good life. I came here to help others. I came here to love with my whole butt, my whole heart, and my whole soul. So I'm just seeing that you guys are... Mystic says, I have one subscriber. You know, I was watching, I can't remember her name, but she does Law of Attraction on her channel. And she did this subliminal where she put this kid in her video and he was like, I want to give a shout out to my dad. That has been my one subscriber, my one follower watching my live streams, and now has, like, I don't know if he reached like 100K or 1 million, whatever he reached. For a whole entire year, he live streamed for one person. For one person. For a whole entire year. And it was crazy because it made me think about my journey. I had a whole year where there wasn't much going on. And so I kind of don't even count that year. It's kind of like the first year of marriage, okay? The first year of marriage is very hard. So I feel like your first year on social media can also be very hard because this is a very saturated market. So again, do not be hard on your guys' self for the things that you are trying to get done, okay? Because you will get there, and everything that you're doing is not a waste of time. Like that whole year that I was going through what I was going through, which was attacks, trolling, stalking, and trying to collaborate with other YouTubers, just really learning the ropes while I wasn't getting a lot of, views or traction or momentum. That year was imperative because you learn what you do like about your content, you learn what you don't like, you learn what you like about what you wear, your aesthetic, your design, how you produce your content. And that is a very important time to just learn who you are, to be consistent, and to not give up. So if you guys are on YouTube specifically, there are over 23, if not 28 million channels. Okay, there are a lot of channels out here. So do not get discouraged that there's one person watching or these 5 people watching is how it's going to be forever. Don't ever give up on what you're passionate about. There are a lot of people out here that wouldn't be able to work a 9 to 5. Okay, I was literally working a 9 to 5 and filmed for a whole year before I even got monetized. Okay, and I was literally making pizzas. Okay, making pizzas, working, making minimum wage, starting over, had just been out on my ass, had to start over from ground zero with my whole life. Had my spiritual awakening, started my channel, and then I had a whole year of like not much going on. But you guys will still see that even if you feel like you have not much going on, you guys are a lot of different people's muses. Okay, there were a lot of people that came at me sideways, and I was like, I don't even have 1,000 followers. Like, what do you want from me? Okay, I had people wanting to collaborate with me, people wanting to clown on me, people wanted to make content about me, and I wasn't even monetized yet. So I want you guys to just think about that. Do not give up. Do not give up hope that what you're doing makes sense, that it is for you, that it cannot miss you. Okay? So some of the things that I'm getting that you guys are going through right now as you guys are reinventing yourself is these are going to be the things that you guys are letting go. So again, these are the charms. If you guys want to look at them, they're going to be very insightful to what is going on with you. And I'll go over those in a little bit, but we have the graveyard. Okay, a lot of you guys could feel like you are the bone carrier. People are always trying to rip skeletons out of your closet, and you're just kind of over having to go through so many big changes. You're like, oh, all these changes. I'm just so sick of it. Some of you guys could be going through a divorce. You guys could have a lot of friends going through divorce or going through crazy breakups or going back to being single or just being over being in relationships in general. You guys are in this prep period of reinventing yourself. You are in this prep period of realizing you are the muse. Who are your muses? I feel like you guys have 1 to 3 muses, whether it's music, art, influencers, people that you look up to on social media. You are getting ready, you are adapting, and you are putting in the work. We have change. You guys are going through an expansion, cycle, development, transition. You're going through a shift. And this shift is really going to, it's just going to be a shift that you're not going to forget. Okay, because of everything you had to go through leading up to that point. Like, I will never forget my first year on YouTube. I will never ever forget it because I went through so much. It's just like you probably will never forget your first year of marriage. There are certain milestones that you will never forget or how you got there. So just remember that and try to enjoy the ride more as you get to know yourself and who you're really about. But understand this, a lot of people honor the truth in you, and you're going to see an uprise in your social media. You're going to see an uprise on what you do in the internet, because I got your guys' 11th house twice. And so it could be shifting who you guys affiliate yourselves with, your social status, but especially what you do on social media. Because I got 11. Okay, I got 11th house and then I got 11th house. Okay, so I got 1111. If you guys want to comment down below, 1111, especially if you guys have been seeing that you are ready through all of these repairs, that they were not in vain, they were not for nothing. You are this muse and you are always going to be. Like, people are in awe of you. They are haunted by you. You are this walking love spell. You are the walking galactic truth serum. You guys are the walking wish fulfilled. And can't nobody tell you nothing. Okay? Because as soon as you start feeling grateful for, okay, things could really go bad right now, but I just know that they're not going to go bad. Everything's going to be good because this person cares about me. They're going to take good care of me. I'm just going to believe that. You're going to start going through the list of different times they've looked out for you, that they've cared for you, made you soup when you were sick, got you a blanket when you were cold, gave you a shirt to wear, whatever. You're going to start thinking about those things, and that is going to be the prep period as the shit is hitting the fan. Okay? Say you guys are at the car shop, or you got your car at the dealership, and they're starting to tell you, oh my gosh, these repairs are going to be crazy. It's just not looking good. You're going to start thinking, okay, of the moments when you bought the car, how much you loved the car, how, you never really have any issues with the car, and watch the magic unfold. Watch how it shifts on top of the power of your prayer. Okay, on top of the power of your prayer. But there are a lot of things that are cramping your style right now. There are a lot of things getting in your way that are like pushing you in, and you're like, I'm claustrophobic. Hello. Why are all these things coming at me sideways? Again, part of it is the transits going on, and the other part is this evolution of you. You guys are getting ready for an iconic pivot. So whatever needs mending, improving, rebuilding, or adjusting, it is your time to say, I'm Delulu for real, and it's going to be fine. I know it's going to be fine. I'm so grateful because this works out. This works out. This always happens for me. And that's why you guys are the walking wish fulfilled. So again, whatever needs repairs this week, just keep in mind that if you really want to wait, you will be super negative in that moment. I freaking knew this was going to happen. This always happens to me. It's never going to get better. This is freaking bullshit. You guys could go that route. That's not you guys being your angelic self, obviously, or you being the muse, but I know you guys have had it up to here, so I understand. But at the same time, you're either going to get more waiting and more interruptions, being like, I freaking knew this was going to happen. I knew they were a liar. I knew this was going to be a waste of time. I just freaking knew it. You're going to be doing more waiting. If not, you guys can get in the prep period of changing that feeling. What do you feel right now? Do you feel angry or do you feel happy? Because a lot of us have been feeling mad, okay, lately. We haven't been feeling like giddy and happy, or it's been coming in spurts, okay? It hasn't been as consistent as it normally is. And so you're just starting to see like, okay, I'm getting ready for a big shift. I got to put my big boy pants on. I got to put my big girl pants on. I guess got to put my grown-up pants on and fight through this, because you are what? You are the warrior. Trust that you are the warrior. You guys are always on a divine assignment. Literally. Always. So how people are looking at you right now, bestie, is as you are releasing, waiting, stalling, feeling like the martyr, the scapegoat, feeling like you got to make all these sacrifices, you're releasing these big changes. You're like, okay, it's happening. I'm always going through big changes, and I know what to do on this roller coaster. I know what to do on this ride. I'm going to buckle my seatbelt. I'm going to say a little prayer. Okay, I say a little prayer for you, and you're just going to be grateful, because think about what your life was like 10 years ago or 5 years ago. Was that great, or were you that happy? So you're going to start enjoying life more. I hear influencers say this all the time, that they wish when things were steady or going great or, quieted down, that they wish they would have enjoyed it more. So whatever moment is going on, whether it's slowing down or it's picking up, I want you guys to really just, you know what, I'm grateful that it's slowing down. Like when I'm slammed at work, and it's slow, I'm like, so happy. I'm going to chill. I'm going to eat. I'm going to snack. I'm going to take naps. I'm going to do what I want to do. Okay, so I really enjoy when it's slow because it ain't slow very often. You feel me? It is not slow very often. It literally happens very sporadically. So when it does, I'm like, yes, this is awesome. I have more time with my followers, my subscribers, my clients, my patrons, my customers. I have more time with everybody when it's slower. And I feel like that time is valuable and that time is better than me just running on by being like, hey, bye, see you later, you know? So realize that every moment of this stepping stone is something that you can enjoy because it's going to bring about a great change, a great ending. Say there's a bunch of repairs going on with your home and you're like, I'm freaking over it. I don't want to go through this. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to have to do this, that. And so you're in this prep period. But think about what it's going to be like when it's done. Think about all the organizing and cleaning that you didn't want to do that you did. And now you're like, oh, it looks good. It looks good. It's all clean. It's all organized. So whether that's your relationship, your car, your finances, your home, whatever you feel like is turned upside down right now, understand that everything is happening in divine timing so you can take a breath, so you can take a break, and you will start to see how it all divinely needed to work out that way because there is no need for you to be strategic anymore. Okay, strategic is keeping you guys in a place of lack. Strategy will keep you guys in a place of lack. So what you're going to be doing is just going where the wind blows and going with the flow. Not having to plan out every move. But you guys could be OCD like me or ADHD. So going with the flow could be a little bit harder to navigate. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy for everybody, but it's something that you're prepping for. It's something that you're stepping towards. Like, I don't like being like, I'm freaking out. Why are they touching that? Why are they doing that? Why are they lifting that? Why are they talking to me that way? Like, instead of freaking out, we got to take a deep breath. And I'm really seeing that there's going to be 1 to 2 support systems around you that are going to tell you like, hey, it's going to be okay. They're going to be checking in on you. You might not be used to that. You guys are going to be a social butterfly. Okay, not only am I getting butterfly as in transformation, but I'm getting that you guys are going to be this social butterfly by getting your 11th house twice. So that is going through a big transformation. We have haunted. There are some people that treated you a certain way that don't have access to you anymore, and they feel haunted by this. Maybe you were their muse. Hello. And now they're like, oh my gosh, I don't feel inspired because they're mad at me. Well, don't try to fuck over the collective and you won't be wondering where your muse is at, okay? You know what I mean? Somebody was trying to send you sleepless nights, stress, suffering, and deep regret. Those people are dealing with their karmic reward of sending you that. And then others that were friends with you that took that for granted, they are haunted by you being an inspiration. They are haunted by you being the muse. They're like, oh my gosh, they're going to go be somebody else's muse now. They're going to be up on somebody else's pedestal now. Well, yeah, you effed up. Okay, F around and find out. We have divine timing. Being impatient will not work out for us right now. So it's really important that we're just like, it's fine. I'm not worried. I'm going to utilize this time to do something that I want. Okay, you guys can feel like everything is bad timing right now. You're like, no, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work. I can't do that time. No. And it could be really frustrating because you guys are being a little bit impatient. Okay, then we have the star. You guys are going through a renewal and hope in how you guys heal and how your wishes come true. How people perceive you is that your life is like a movie. You guys won't be feeling that way right now, but this is how people perceive you. Even when you're going through the bad times. Like, think about the movie Silver Linings Playbook. People are like, you're thinking that you look crazy. You're like, ain't nobody gonna watch this movie. Nobody cares. And then the movie wins all types of recognition and awards. Like, people see you like this beautiful mess. Okay? Think about Marilyn Monroe. She probably, though she could really play up certain things, everyone has their own insecurities. Everyone has their own fears or things that they feel like they're bad at, whether it's relationships or finances, whatever the case is. You guys are addressing those things head on. And as you release the control and the fear of the how it's going to come in, you're going to watch fast magic unfold. Fast revolution, fast restoration, fast vindication, because you're like, you know what, God, it's on your timeline. It's fine. So I'll be fine. I'm going to go do this over here. I'm going to take care of this over here. Then you're going to blink and it's going to be there. Yeah. We have sweet home. You guys could be spending a lot of time at home, so you're going to be thinking about getting out of the house. Okay, maybe you guys are normally homebodies and you love being at home and you find it comforting. That's your sanctuary, but you are going to be feeling more social than normal. Okay, and that could play out in different ways. That could be you guys posting more on social media, taking up classes, or doing things you don't normally do, or actually going out and doing things. But I'm seeing somebody take dance classes, singing lessons. You guys are going to meet people hiking. Like, this is going to be a very social time for you, because the way that you guys are authentic, people see you as this muse and they're like, oh my gosh, I have to have them as a part of my life. When you're walking through the grocery store, when you're checking the mail, when you're taking the garbage to the curb, people are staring. It's not for no reason. Okay? This is because of what you radiate. And it's a lot of confidence, inner light, knowing your worth. And you guys are really good at faking that, even if you don't feel it. But what you're going to be working on is really feeling that. Like, really feeling that confidence again. And trying to figure out, like, okay, where did it go? What had happened was, okay, I'm going to fix that. Then we have the surfer. Remember, I was telling you guys in a different live stream that all of these waves were coming in and we couldn't catch our breath and we couldn't really swim that good because these waves were coming in so hard and so strong. We were just like barely catching our breath and getting knocked by the next wave. You own these waves. That is why you are the warrior. People are attracted to you because they know that they can trust you. And if you feel like they shouldn't trust you, you're probably going to tell them, you probably shouldn't trust me with all of that. You guys are very transparent in that way. Like, this is what I do know and this is what I don't know. Because if it has anything to do with your purpose, you guys take that very seriously. You're not trying to lead anybody into being worse off. And you guys are surfing through these ups and downs instead of just, oh my gosh, there's another wave. It's literally like being paralyzed in fear, knowing that like so many bad things are unfolding and just freezing and getting the chills. Like, oh, there's another wave coming. Okay, got to hold my breath. And you know that you can't even do it fast enough. So you're like, how am I going to make that wave my bitch? Okay, how am I going to do that? Where's my surfboard? Okay, angels, ancestors, bring me my surfboard, because I am not drowning out here in this mother beep boop. Okay, we have trial and error. So again, you guys have seen the waves coming. You're like, again, oh, Manon, again and again and again. Trial and error, your mistakes, different ways of looking at things. You're like, okay, well, I don't know how to surf, but I'm going to learn today. Okay, I'm going to learn today. And you're going to be grateful for being inexperienced in certain things. It's going to teach you a lot about your character. Okay, think about any time you've actually, sometimes when we're going through something and it's really hard, we take other people with us and not even realizing it. How many of us have been in the pool, not been able to swim, and just started grabbing at our friends, not realizing that we're kind of semi-drowning them too? Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we don't realize who we're taking down with us when we're really going through things, when we're intense and we're aggressive. So we're going to use that for good and help people with, what they should look up to and what they should not be enamored by. And that's what makes you guys an incredible role model, an incredible source of inspiration. And that's why people are just in awe of you. They're like, wow. They just be telling it like it is. They're so witty, they're so funny. They're the best storyteller. However people see you, you are their source of inspiration. So affirm it below. I am the source of inspiration. I am the source of inspiration. Today, I'm learning how to surf. Okay, today. And so people are seeing this burning fire behind you, burning these different versions of who you are, and they just find how you maneuver very admirable. So I'm also getting that, however you guys have been crying over spilled milk, that's about to stop, okay? Whatever little tantrums you guys have been throwing, like, that's not how that was supposed to go. That's not what I said to do. That's not what time I marked that for. No. Like, whatever snafus, however you've been looking at the spilled milk, you're just going to start laughing at it. It's going to be purely comical at this point. Okay? Let me give you an example. It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter, right? In some parts of the world, it's really humid. I was like freezing some ice just so I could like cool down. So I could have like some cool ice to eat or chew on. Now that's good to do, but whatever. Don't judge me. And so I'm getting it out of the fridge and it just explodes everywhere. Just all the good pieces of ice all over the floor. And I just started laughing. But normally I'd probably be really freaking pissed off. Like, I gotta clean that up now. So instead of getting mad, I was laughing. I'm like, okay, well, let me get the paper towels and let me get this off the floor. And well, okay, at least I still have some ice in the cup that I was trying to freeze. And I can still have some of this before I go live. And so I just laughed it off. However, you guys are looking at the mistakes, looking at the hiccups, looking at the snafus, you're just going to laugh it off because, I mean, really, what can you do at this point? You've been through a lot, bestie. You've been through a lot. And instead of charging through like, F this, F that, F you, I'm out, you're just going to laugh. You're just going to laugh. Like, this is your life. And if you were watching it from the heavens, it would be playing out like a movie. A movie that you would probably watch. If you think about it. Okay, a movie that you guys would probably watch. We have The Inventor. Okay, a lot of people look up to you guys because of the way that you are able to invent things. The way that you guys maneuver, whether you're good at technology or you're good with inspired ideas, you're a mastermind. You guys are always setting trends and you guys always have these groundbreaking ideas, but you don't give yourself a lot of credit for that. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you guys come up with these things, but you're like, oh, I would never know how to monetize that or sell it or make it profitable. And so this is something that you're going to be stepping into, is figuring out how to make you being the inventor more profitable. Okay, you're also going to be getting back to this lighter side of living. Okay, something spills, the milk is all over the floor, and just laughing. Like, okay, that's cool. Well, I'll get some more ice. It'll be fine. And it's, again, going back to this inexperience. We have to start somewhere. Okay, we have to start somewhere. We have to be inexperienced sometimes, and then we gain experience. But you guys have to understand that you have what it takes. You guys have the boldness. Okay, you guys have the unflappable courage. It's the fact that you have to tap into that, grab the shovel, grab the dustpan, whatever you got to grab, because you are always going to be the one that will be moving through uncharted territory. And that could be, not that great. It's like being at the top of the roller coaster all the time and then just seeing that drop. But no one handles that like you guys do, because you guys have been through a lot through childhood, since birth, and it kind of, how do I say this? Because of all the things that you guys have been through, you just are good at making lemons, other things. Okay? And you guys have that true grit. and you're going to show others how to do the same. So you guys are a role model, you are a muse, you are inspiration in more ways than one. And you're starting to take your purpose, your path, you being an inspiration, you're taking it more seriously. Like, how do I want to be perceived? How do I want to look? How do I want to teach people? How do I want to lead them? And so you might be taking a step back from certain things. Like, okay, well, I rather be over here figuring out the right thing than giving people the wrong thing. So you're really going to be doing some reflecting, and I'm getting a lot of self-care. Someone here could be going to the dentist. You guys could be writing out new affirmations, buying a new journal. Someone here could be doing something with their hair, whether it's hair color or I'm getting facial hair too. So some of you guys, my gentlemen, could be thinking about doing like cool mustaches. Like, you guys are just changing your aesthetic to a very timeless look. Though I feel like a lot of you guys are already very timeless. You're giving your aesthetic a level up. And so as you guys are in recovery, you're realizing that you don't have to necessarily be at this fork in the road, which is what you feel like. You're like, I'm always at this freaking fork in the road. I gotta go this way. I gotta go that way. What if I go the wrong way? Bestie, you can never go the wrong way. If anything, if you're going the wrong way, if you change your attitude about you going that way, you know you're still going to learn something. You are always in uncharted territory, and that's what makes you a warrior. It's what makes you the big bad wolf of the forest, the wolf of Wall Street, the most popular lone wolf. So you guys are getting ready to change direction, and you're realizing that you have free will to do whatever you want to do. You don't have to feel all of this pressure. You're allowed to stand up for yourself. And yeah, so I'm getting stuff about the dentist. I'm getting stuff about someone getting an x-ray. Maybe it's your dog that's getting an x-ray. I don't know. Somebody could be getting an ultrasound, an x-ray. Maybe it's teeth, okay? Because I got the toothpaste out. Like, maybe it's teeth. Someone here could be buying a pet, planting a garden. Somebody here could be getting their passport. Someone here could be even joining the military. I don't know. You guys let me know. Thank you, Kylan, for your donation. What else did I get for you guys? Okay, I'm getting that somebody here is going to be planting like fruits and vegetables. Oh, I thought it was weird that instead of like just getting this in the little bucket, like the little champagne was in it, the bottle of bubbly. Maybe you guys are going to be planning a picnic. Maybe you guys are just planning a vacation or even a staycation. I'm seeing that you guys are like, I'm over this. I'm going to the beach. Okay. I am over this and I'm going to the beach. So for some of you guys, that could be actually very therapeutic because there is a lot of evil eye that's going your way because you are this inspiration. Now that you guys are realizing and remembering who you are, you're like, oh yeah, that's why they be hating. Oh yeah, I remember who I am now. So going towards the ocean or being near the ocean, not everyone can do that, but if you have that accessible to you, that is very purifying to be around, okay? You're going to the beach this weekend? Fishing trip? Yeah, I'm getting that you guys are going near a lot of water. Like, look at all of these transportations I got for you guys. I got 2 airplanes, a fighter jet, and a spaceship. You're going places, whether you want to or not. Some of you guys are like, I'm running away. Who's going to stop me? I'm going on a trip. Who's going to stop me? You're just seeing where you want to live life more. That life is too short to be crying over this spilled milk and not having experiences. And maybe that's something big for you guys right now is you're really wanting to enjoy being the muse. You're wanting to use some of your money for experiences instead of just letting it sit and collect dust. Okay, instead of letting just money sit and it's not really bringing you more, you're like, let's move this money around, okay? It's time for me to have fun. It's time for me to be more social. So again, this social butterfly in you, it's how you're going to meet new people, new allies, new support system, all kinds of things. All kinds of things. I'm getting no worries, be happy. Okay, that could be a song for somebody. No worries, be happy. We have a fan. You guys have a lot of fans, okay? Literally. The clackers are back. They're back. And that also kind of reminds me of like Cardi B. Like when she be talking about haters, you guys have a lot of fans in the crowd. So when they're coming at you crazy and they're coming at you all demonic, just, you know, fix yourself because they're your biggest fans. They might want an autograph. Okay, they're that crazy. They might want an autograph. You guys are going to be getting more grounded in how you look at your job, okay? However you guys look at your job. There's a lot of Taurus energy and Gemini energy and Saturn energy coming in at this time with these transits this week. So what you're going to be seeing is where you just don't have time for BS. You just don't have time for it. So you're going to be looking at certain relationships like, yeah, what was I doing with them? What am I doing with you? I gotta go. Or you're going to be looking at certain jobs, whatever has been playing you for a fool, a fiddle, or what have you. You are going to be getting grounded in reality again with what you need and what you don't need. And you're going to move accordingly because you're stepping into your purpose. This situation involves your rank, your accolades, your social class, just your motives, your rank in society. And so people are going to be kind of shocked, like, what do you mean you're quitting? What do you mean you're resigning? What do you mean you broke up with Bobby? I said what I said when I said it. That Taurus energy is going to somewhat have you strategic in that way where you're kind of like, I don't need that. I don't need that. Your voice is also amplifying, but in a different way. So instead of you guys having to be intense or get really loud, your voice is amplifying by the way you maneuver through a room. Okay? So normally when I get this, I'm getting that you guys are like coming through and your voice is ready to roar, or you guys are getting into this energy of roaring without saying a word. Okay, you are roaring without saying a word. And as you are doing that, you are realizing how powerful your manifesting is. Your manifesting abilities are. You're also realizing where you should be the boss in certain situations. You're like, who's the boss? I'm the boss. Somebody's lucky number could be the number 3. The initials that I got for you guys is, whoa. I got the letter J, D, C, B, T, and K. Okay, J, D, C, B, T, K. Somebody might need to hear that. I'm getting that you guys are going to be cooking a lot more. Somebody's going to be making a lot of sandwiches, or maybe you guys are making sandwiches as you're traveling. Maybe you're going to take your dog on these trips, or you're going to be feeding the ducks. I'm just seeing you guys are going to be taking quick action to do things how you want to do them without feeling bad, without feeling remorse. Like, no, I got that plane ticket. I'm not going to be there. They're like, what do you mean you're not going to be at work? Yeah, I said I'm not going to be there. I already bought the plane ticket. It's already booked. And you're just bringing in a lot of peace and celebration for what's going to activate your heart, what's going to make you feel good. Period. I love that. You have been cooking more. I'm getting that a lot. Like, you guys are starting to have fun with cooking. If cooking is not your jam, you're like, okay, cooking, whatever you guys eat is also important. So you guys could be blessing it more, laying your hands on it. Like, you're realizing that your hands are magic when it comes to the food that you prepare. So I'm seeing you guys could be making chicken salad or some type of salad where you're eating different breads. You guys could be baking different breads. You guys could be eating more avocado, more vegetables, more fruits. I'm just seeing like you guys are not being so frugal with certain things that you know that you need. You're like, if I need that, I need that because it's going to make me feel good and it's going to make me vibrate higher. And I'm not going to feel so like, oh, and full, like I need a nap after. You're turning your desires into fuel. So something I heard today that really stuck with me is when we don't have our money moving around, okay, when we're like, oh no, I got to save, I got to do this. I think I heard this from the tarot priest. She has a different name now. energy reader something. Wait, right? I forget. Anyways, she literally said this today, that when our money is not really being moved around and we're thinking that we have to save, 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 we are not tapping into desire. And we have to tap into desire to, be doing what we want to do. And I thought that's so true. Like when we're sitting here like, oh my gosh, I'm abundant this way, but I'm not right over here in this corner. That's not us tapping into desire, obviously. And so I just thought that was a really, really good message. Jess, I love her. I love her too. I love her too. So oh my gosh, see, low vibes are going to cause you money issues. So you guys are going to be realizing, like, I don't want to be around no scarcity. I don't want to be around no scarcity. I'm not letting scarcity around me. I'm not going to be bringing this scarcity to the party. No, I am not. So anytime you guys are penny pinching, just like actively thinking like, no, I can't pay for that because I got to pay for this, and I can't do that because I got to do this. Anytime you guys are actively doing that, it's going to cause money issues. And we know that. But sometimes when we're in the heat of the moment, we don't realize, like, we're doing that and how often we're doing that. Then it can be really easy, especially in this economy. You guys, like, it's very easy to be like, I can't do that. No, I cannot. No, I can't. You know what I mean? And then be like, oh, I can't talk like that. You guys will figure it out. Don't be so hard on yourself. You are figuring out different ways to bring the desire back to the party. Okay? Thank you, Kush. Thank you for your donation. Yeah. Kyrie says, I can't. I've been tight with spending lately. You on point. I know. We're all guilty of this. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, she's always reading me to filth. Who is this bitch? I know. I be doing it too, you guys. Like, I be getting in the heat of the moment, like, gotta put these over here. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean, though? And then I'm like, frick, let me just, do you know what I mean? Like, we need to bring the desire. Where is the desire if we're just like, 1, okay, 2, okay. Don't ask me for shit. Don't ask me for shit right now. Gotta count this. You know what I mean? We all do this. Like, oh, did you forget that you owe me $5 for that sandwich? Yeah, you owe me $5 for that sandwich. Like, sometimes we have to be the bill collector, the bone collector, the pincher, the saver, the baller on the budget. And we don't realize that though we're trying to be responsible, okay, that's why I say everybody does this, though we are trying to be responsible, we are not the average person. And so we have to remember that our manifesting abilities, like we can make money, assume the position, we can make it go on its ass in a circle, popping handstands. Okay, I'm not trying to make it dirty, but that kind of sounded really dirty. But do you know what I mean? We are learning the fine line or balance between overspending and letting the money burn a hole through our pocket, which is us being like, oh, I don't deserve to keep this money, and then us saving so much where we don't have the desire. Okay. Yeah, Jess, not because where's my 5 at? Yeah, I understand that. Like when you are the person that like handles everything for people in your household or your family, you've got to like get all the ducks in a row. Sometimes you very quickly become the bill collector and you have to kind of like relinquish control. Like, well, frick it, I'll get it later, I guess. Okay. I will just get it later, I guess. And yeah, it can be hard. It can be really hard, especially when you're supposed to collect the finances for your family and you're like trying to pay bills and you're like, but where's that at though? But where is it at? Okay. So just be mindful. Okay. I'm also getting that you guys are going to be unlocking a key for love. Okay. You guys are going to be unlocking. Hold on. I'm not supposed to have any interruptions, so I'm going to be really mad if that's an interruption. Because I'm not dealing with it. Anyways, so what was I going to do? Oh, I remember. Let me... Do I have any messages? Nope. Okay, so I don't know. You know when you have to like check your messages, like, did I forget something? Thank you, Kush. I love you guys too. Thank you, Yasser. Thank you, Kirk. Love your hair. Thank you. Hi, Alexis. Hi, Randon. This is not supposed to be in here. See? You guys are seeing where people want to go another round, and you're like, I don't even have time for that. I don't even have time for that. I'm going to go have a picnic over here. I'm going to the beach. I'm going to the ocean. So whatever you guys have been battling with yourself mentally and spiritually, you guys are really going to be coming up out of the thick of that. And I'm really happy for you guys. You're going to be torching certain things that just don't work for you, that don't help you. And so the way that you're going to be communicating with yourself is going to be different. Okay? You're going to be communicating with yourself a lot differently. Like, don't be doing that. Don't worry about that. Don't ask them about that. You know, like if you're having to collect money from people, or I don't know, you're just really trying to change your tone because you're remembering that you are the muse. You are the muse in so many people's lives. So you don't need to, you know, overreact, or I don't know. It's just going to really put some things in perspective for you. And so some of you guys needed to hear the Marilyn Monroe thing because it's going to show you how people see you. Okay, it's going to show you guys how people see you, like, oh, dang, that's how they see me. So when we're acting like a whole crazy, or we're acting like a whole hot mess, they're like, oh, okay. They're a little crazy. That's okay, though. That is okay, though. So there's a lot of people, bestie, they're going to want to be competing with you. You are not even going to care. And this is something that has not been necessarily easy for you, especially if you guys are on social media. People have been trying to make it hard for you. And again, those that have been here for the clout, that have been here for the fakeness, that have not been here for the same passion as you, they're going to fizzle because they do not have the same endurance, perseverance, longevity. They don't got the same things, okay? They just don't. So you don't really gotta worry about them like that, like they want you to worry. Like, I'm here to stay, but are you? How long have you been here? Some of these people have not even earned their rank, their stars, their stripes, or they cheated, they lied, they stole, they were corrupt in how they did it. So do not compare yourself to others, and that could be hard to do on social media because that's just how it is. It's the algorithm that makes it difficult for you to not see scarcity. And so you guys are really reprogramming yourself, like, I don't see scarcity, I don't see competition, I don't see them. If anything, bestie, if anything, you are their source of how they're going to make multiple streams of income. So remember that. Okay? Remember that. You are the game changer. You wrote this playbook. You are the silver lining. Okay? So affirm it below. I am a narcissist's worst nightmare. I wrote this playbook. I am the silver lining. Okay? I am the silver lining in every sense of the word. So you don't have to like pocket watch. You don't have to compete. You don't have to worry about their algorithm or their analytics. Like, because I'm getting that whoever I'm speaking to, your work is very competitive. Your work is very competitive, or your social media game or your content game is very competitive. So it can be very easy to trip up and be on this hamster wheel of, I don't got that shit yet, or I don't have that yet, but you're working towards it. And remember, what you got going on over here is a lot different than what other people have going on. They're operating at a different level. You are operating at a very high vibration because you love what you do. Think about all the people that just be like just doing what they're doing and they don't even like it. Okay? They don't even like it. We've all gone places where we're like, that person hates their job. They hate their job. A lot of these people, they're just doing this. They're out here like, I love my job. I love it. But they don't. But they don't. And that's going to get exposed, okay? That is going to get exposed. Yes, I'm a narcissist's worst nightmare. Be authentic out here in these streets. And that is what they can't keep up with, okay? Your longevity comes from your authenticity. Your longevity comes from your transparency, from you being like, well, I would love to have things figured out, but I don't got it all figured out. And people find that, is it enduring? No. What is the word? People find that something. Enamored? No. What's the word? People find that adoring. I can't think of the word. People just find it cute and they resonate with that. Somebody help me with the word if you know what I'm talking about. So people are going to want to uplift that person because they're like, oh, they don't have it all figured out. And endearing. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Who said that? Oh, all of you guys. Mika, thank you. Raven, thank you. Angela, thank you. Cree, thank you. Hola, Andrew G. Hi, Robin. Hi, Dominic. Hi, Charmaine. Thank you, guys. I kept thinking, I'm like, what is enduring and adoring? I'm like, why do you keep saying those words? Okay, endearing. People find it very endearing that you don't know it all. And this is what makes you guys very charismatic. They're like, ooh, I like them. Because you're not a know-it-all. Who likes a know-it-all? I'll wait. Okay. And people like that about you. They're like, I don't know, maybe you guys have been comparing yourself to people that are like straight boring. And you're like, why am I even comparing myself to them? They don't got what I got. And then maybe like the people that even resonate with them are on a different wave, obviously, because there are, okay, I've been trying to like hold not having to go to the bathroom because I just drank a lot of water and I'm like, oh, I don't want to get up, but I don't think I can hold it anymore and I don't want to stop the live stream. So you guys hold the chat for me for like 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. Okay, thank you. Okay. Thank you guys for waiting because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to hold it. And I'm like, no, now I'm starting to lose train of thought. Like, I better just go tinkle. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I can drink some more Red Bull. Yeah. Okay. So what I was going to say is people find it really enduring that you guys are not a know-it-all. Like, nobody really likes a know-it-all. And so people really want to uplift that. And the fact that you guys are really starting to see that other people might just, that you're just not everyone's cup of tea. You are several people's cup of tea, but the type of people that you're attracting, they're also part of a small percentage. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Part of the people that you guys are attracting are part of a small percentage. So it's okay that you are not, everybody's cup of tea. And this is going to help you, like, not be comparing yourself to some of the people that don't F's with you, that don't like you, that are in secret competition with you. And they see this fire that you hold and they feel like their fire's got to be bigger, better, that they can't acknowledge you or say hello. And so, yeah, you guys are going through a big level up on your social media game, especially if you guys just started. And it's going to be a lot about your mindset. Okay, your mindset and not feeling so disappointed. Because remember, this is a very saturated, competitive arena. But what you are destined for, bestie, cannot miss you. Okay, what you are destined for cannot and will not miss you. Marissa, not for everyone. Not for everyone. Whoa. That was the Magician. Okay, so there are people being exposed. It's the Magician in reverse. There are people being exposed for being a trickster, for selling a salacious lie, or for selling some drama, not selling the truth. And so that's why people can always trust you, bestie, because you are the truth. Okay? Think about Marilyn Monroe. Like, she'd just be saying stuff, and she was still the muse. You guys are saying certain things, and people are like, yeah, you know what? I like them because they're honest. It might not always come out, all rosy and with a bow on it, but they're honest, and I like that about them. So just really remember about that about yourself, that will always prevail. Your light will always prevail. Your truth will always prevail. And that's why I call you guys the Galactic Truth Serum. That's why I tell you guys you're always carrying this sort of truth, and they can't come for you like they want to because you keep the truth on Front Street, like I explained with 8 Mile and Eminem. Okay, he's like, if I put all my dirty laundry on Front Street, what are you going to say about me? But really, though, what are you going to say about me? And so you don't do this to smear your own name, but you do this to kind of say, back up. Back up. That would be like somebody trying to start content about me saying like, oh, did you guys know that she was a drug addict and she's, been in and out of jail? Did you guys know that? Yeah, I already told my collective. What are you trying to bring to the equation? But really, though. Let's get you guys some advice, and then I'm going to pull out, I'm going to get one card for advice, and then I'm going to pull out love. Okay, so if you guys are in a relationship, drop it in the comments. If you guys are single, drop it in the comments, because hi from Australia. So yeah, let me know, single or in a relationship, and I know which one to read for. You guys, I asked for one card of advice, and this is what I got. Positivity. Positivity. So I think it's really important, besties, that you think of keywords in a song, okay? That's what's coming to mind right now, so you guys can be clairaudient. Think of a song and kind of lock into like 1 or 2 sentences of that song and tell yourself that, okay? Because positivity needs to be had at all ends. You're really needing to like reel this back in. So I feel like one of the easiest ways for you guys to do that is music first. That can kind of help you shift into like gratitude as the repairs are taking place. And then you'll see all the repairs that were unfolding. You'll see them evolve, shift, or disappear. I'm telling you, I've been testing it. Okay, I've been the guinea pig of this for the last 2 days. And I see where, throwing a fit gets me. Okay. And then I see where, being positive gets me. Many places. Yes, music is medicine. Thank you, Charmaine. We have single, relationship. yeah, so whatever you guys need for inspiration in music to be happy and to not worry, I would definitely play songs like that this week, because you're really going to be seeing what you do need, who you need in your life, who you don't want to deal with in your life. It's just going to be more apparent more than ever. And you're really going to be seeing where your gratitude gets you, how far it gets you, and how quickly it turns the car around. Those that have been manipulative and toxic around you, they're getting exposed. Those that have been on a toxic smear campaign, they're being exposed. So don't you fret. Don't you fret. Okay, for my singles. And then I'm going to read for relationships. Whoa. I'm a musician and I just met my soulmate a few days ago. I just want to know what's good. What's good right now. Okay, we have love list. For those of you that are single, remember that being too rigid or being uncompromising and, having certain, this is the how of how they come in, can affect the plan. Okay, so we were talking about that earlier, about letting go of control, letting go of the how this person is coming in, and just every little detail. Whoever you guys are meeting, they either have the resources to figure out how to climb this ladder or they don't. They're either going to figure out how to climb. They're like, oh, I see. I got to put this person on a pedestal. I got to climb. Other people are going to be like, what? What do you mean a ladder? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? You're just going to know. So don't even bother with your long list of the things that you expect when they don't even know where the map is. Okay, so that's going to be a telltale sign. For those of you just starting to date or dating but single, you guys are going places, and so you guys are looking really impressive right now. You have a bright future. You are not playing no games. No games. But at the same time, what's at the bottom of the deck? Something was trying to pop out. At the same time, you guys are going to be, it'll pop out again, I'm sure. You guys are going to be looking at people that are not around you for your highest good, that are vampires, that are bad influences, that want to humble you. So wherever people are being, wishy-washy or a bad influence or exhausting you right out of the gate, you're going to know, like, okay, this person is not for me, because I would feel comfortable around them. I would feel happy around them. Somebody might try to tell you some shocking gossip or news about the people that you guys are dating. So just be careful with that, or take that with a grain of salt. Especially if you think that person is your divine counterpart. Because people are going to try to put in their 2 cents. And it's not even solicited or unsolicited advice. You know what I mean? We have rainbow. Thank you, Danny. We have blessings, opportunities, synchronicities, and signs. Good things are happening for my singles. And I'm getting that that's because you're not letting some chooches or some dusties humble you. Okay? You are not going to let them humble you. You guys are exploring your options. And because you're going to be in this go with the flow, things are going to work out better for you, because you will build a friendship with this person, and that will be your foundation. You being comfortable, being friends, and somebody that's coming in that wants to compete with you or humble you or knock you down a peg or 5 or not even know what a ladder is, and just this dusty behavior, okay? What did I tell you guys yesterday? How do you know when you need to be done with somebody? When you need to ask them 50 times. I got that from Shira 7. When you need to ask them 50 times to do something simple. Then you disappear. Okay, don't really disappear. You know what I mean. You kind of just go do your own thing, and then they just got to be wondering how you came up with that stuff that they did not provide. Whoa. Justice. Okay, so I'm telling you guys, those of you that are single, there have been some people talking some trash, smearing your name because they could not get leverage on you. They could not get the upper hand. They could not, what's the word? They could not conspire against you, control you. They could not control you. So I'm getting that you guys have some good psychics or some good friends, because it's like you guys have been warned. Like, yeah, I would not let them treat you like that. Like, you're a queen, you're a king. I would not let them talk to you crazy or any which way. And you guys are being adored right now. You're really standing out. So enjoy that. Enjoy the opportunities that are coming in, because every time you shut the dusties down, here comes a rainbow. Here comes a miracle. Here comes the right one. We got to push the energy vampires out of the way that just don't belong. We've all dated people or gone on dates with people that gave us straight anxiety, where we're like, oh, I have a feeling something bad's going to happen. Like, why don't I feel comfortable around this person? Am I just being really hard on them? And your intuition is telling you that for a reason. Okay, again, your intuition is telling you that for a reason. If this person does more pissing you off than you guys getting along, that's also a red flag. And so you guys are just really looking at, I don't need that. I'm protecting my peace. Yeah, I would like to be in a relationship, but not that bad. Not that bad. So yeah, remember, we got justice. The scales are being balanced. Those that were trying to humble you, control you, they're being dealt with. So all you got to do is back up and say, Godspeed. Okay. Let's see, in relationships, what's going on. So far, I'm getting that there's some fears and insecurities that want to pop out for those in relationships. There is a lot of gossip surrounding your union. Shocking information, reveals, gossip, rumors. Maybe because you guys have been acting different. Okay, maybe you guys haven't been getting along, or you guys have been going through some things because maybe this person's going through a transformation, you're going through a transformation, and as somebody's catching wind of this and they're like spreading it like wildfire. Like, ooh, I think so-and-so and so-and-so are going to break up. Oh, I don't think they're happy. And it's just very one-sided. People that are telling your story, it's just very one-sided. On top of that, if anyone in a relationship, anyone that you're in a relationship right now that is giving you unfair, unequal, breadcrumbing, unrequited love, they better pray, because you are about to tell them what time it is. You are literally about to tell them, like, I don't know who told you you could come at me crazy. I don't know who told you that you could do all of the above. I don't know who told you that. I definitely do not. But one thing for certain, or two things for certain, you're not going to do that. You're just not. So you were having to reiterate something to people that, like, they either started getting lackadaisical, lazy, they started being more frugal, or just not helping you. You're about to tell them all the way off. Like, who said you could do that? Who said that you could do that? There could be some jealousy surrounding what you guys do for work, or you guys building a family, or this can have something to do with a pregnancy or children being involved. I'm getting that this person is trying to, they are trying to mature, but however they maybe have been talking to you is not gonna fly. So you are definitely going to, knock them down to size. Whether that's you guys talking about children, a pregnancy, people gossiping about you guys, just letting them know where you stand. Because, I mean, obviously they tell you where they stand all the time, and maybe you really need to tell them what time it is. Yes, Kelly, allow me to reintroduce myself. Repair. No, ripped open. Yeah, somebody hurt your feelings. Somebody here hurt your feelings and is making you feel like the lone wolf, and you're like, if I was going to be the lone wolf, I could be single. Hello, if I was going to be the lone wolf, I could be single. Why am I doing these sweet gestures for you? And you're being a whole jerk. So you're definitely going to be reintroducing yourself. And I'm also seeing that because you've been more receptive to information, you're going to have just the right words to say where it's going to click when you tell them. They're going to be like, "Oh, yeah. Who said you could say any of that to me? Better talk to me nice. Better talk to me nice." Okay. Any other advice for love? So there's a lot of justice coming in. Oh, okay, I get it. The channeled message that I'm getting is that for all of you guys in love, anyone that has been trying to control or fearmonger you or make you feel less than or scapegoat or just humble you in any way, karma and justice are not even going to make a full lap around the block. So if you guys have been losing out on things or things have been going wrong and this person hasn't been helping you and they're supposed to, they're going to start losing things and they're not going to like it. So maybe you could have said, "Hey, how would you feel like if you lost this?" And they're like, "I'd be fine. I'd be fine." And then they start losing stuff and they're like, "I'm not fine." So not only are you going to have the right words to say to people that have not been so nice to you or taking you for granted, you are definitely going to see karma unfold. And guess who they're going to need help from? You. Guess whose help they're going to need? Yours. Yes, yours. You guys are really needing a vacation, a getaway. And I'm seeing that this is the bottom line that people are going to be seeing in you. That you are independent, that you can obtain freedom, and that you have healthy boundaries. So they can either be a part of how amazing life could be, or they could watch it from the window. They could be a window shopper. You know what I mean? Virginia, what's a vacation? I know, right? I know. But I'm seeing that you guys could be going to the water, going fishing, going camping, doing stuff that is just helping you get away, like clear your mind. Maybe you're going for a long drive. Maybe you're going 2 hours away from where you live. Just anything to just get some different scenery. You feel me? Yeah, you guys have this cat spirit. You guys got 9 lives. You have a lot of peace, protection, and justice coming in. So enjoy that. You guys do me a favor and don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh. You do not want to miss out. Okay, if you guys are on extra platforms, remember that we no longer have a schedule for any of the above. So it just comes out when it comes out. Patreon, you guys voted for it to be Wifey's Choice all month long. So not only am I going to be popping up on you guys, Patreon pick-a-cards, my besties over there, it's going to be my choice the whole entire month, which I thought would be fun. That way you don't know what's coming up and you don't know when it's coming up. But remember that you guys have access to the entire library while you are waiting on more content. You are never going without. Never. And remember that your content is always ad-free. Always. So there's that. Link is below. It's only $11.11 a month if you are looking for the most personal way to get content from me, because I no longer do personal readings and Patreon would be your jam. And it's a lot less expensive. Okay? All right, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. You are the muse for so many people everywhere. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. I'm going to see if I can find the clip of Marilyn Monroe that I was talking about, because that is your vibe right now. That is what people are sipping on. That is how you need to see yourself again. So remember that as these things are unfolding, these repairs and these challenges, that start thinking, you know, I really like this home. And this home has been good to me in my time of need. And it put a roof over my head when I didn't have one. Or, you know, this job really put food in the fridge and really provided for my children when I didn't have anything. I really want you guys to go back to those pivotal moments of wherever the repairs in your life are taking place and watch the magic unfold. Okay? You guys will be delivered. You will be vindicated. Justice is here. It is here. Okay? Thank you to my moderators for helping me in this live stream. Toodaloo, bestie. Have an awesome day. Thank you, you too. Thank you, Virginia, for helping me. Thank you, Savage Queen. Yes, you guys have an amazing night or morning wherever you are in the world, okay? So hopefully this message reaches everyone that needs it, that needs that message in their hour of need. I love the charms that I got for you guys. They're so cute. So yeah, there's a lot of evil eye on you guys, but you're a warrior. You are a warrior that can be trusted. Okay, so that can be your guys' last affirmation. I am a warrior that can be trusted. I am the muse. Yes, I am the muse. You feel me? All right, bye guys. Toodles.